Everyone, happy Friday. As we continue our Farewell Freedom Tour, I have got Deborah Reed here. Deborah, I want to be when I grow up, I want to be just like Deborah Reed. And you need to know her to understand why I feel that way. So before we get into the good news, let's talk about your journey, you're a serial entrepreneur. Tell us about where it all began and your life a little bit.
Okay. Tell me if I take up too much
You
time.
just do whatever. I got artists in the wings here.
First of all, I'm from a very small town, Dyersburg,
Hmm.
which is 80 miles north of Memphis. I grew up there. Um, Learned to play. My mother taught me guitar. Went to Memphis State. Was in a rock and roll band when I was in nursing school. and then I nursing school. That you didn't make. I think it was $750 a month for an RN back then. And with what you had to do, it's like, well, I might as well be a doctor or something before I'm going to work like this and get paid so little. But anyway, fast forward, I moved to Nashville in 1978 and to be a songwriter, singer-songwriter. And so it was so different back then. It was fun back then.
Because you were on Music Row. I remember when I got an
Yeah,
Airbnb over there, and you're like, oh, I remember, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, wrote for a while and worked with some people. Had a great time. Met some amazing artists and amazing writers. But long story short, I started a women's publishing company. I was the only one on Music Row, and I had several big people on the road tell me, you're going to lose your what. And I went, well, my mantra has always been, well, you know what? Maybe I will, and maybe I won't. And I was very fortunate. I had some really good writers, and after being in the business for 2 years, I had a number one record and got ASCAP Song of the Year. Yeah, George Strait, What's Going On in Your World, and had a lot of good cuts. And after about 5 years, a big company called BMG Music, which is the largest publishing company in the world, or was at the time, called me and wanted to buy my company. And I said, well, it's really not for sale. Well, 3 days later, sold. So
She made an offer that she couldn't refuse.
that's right.
Uh-huh.
It was just timing. I mean, timing is so paramount in so many things. So then after that, during all that, I trained as an EMG technician at Sims Murphy
You just
back in
couldn't get
Memphis.
away.
Yeah, well, I love medicine. I love biology. I was a biology major. I love the human body and what it does. It's just so amazing. It's just so misunderstood and
We're holistic together.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. But anyway, I was doing, I was doing EMGs. I was in the music business at the same time. I kind of veered off with, got in the car business in the 80s, 80s, uh, 2008. Before that, I was in there a business. I had two dealerships, one in Dixon and one in Hendersonville. I know, crazy. But again, I've been in every business that I have been in. My entire life has been male dominated.
Sure.
I mean, when I got in the real estate business, there were hardly any women in
Yeah.
it back in the 80s. I
Yeah.
mean, it was crazy. So I was in medicine, which was male dominated. I was in music business, was totally dominated back then. And then real estate. And so I started investing in real estate. I bought my first condominium that was a converted apartment to condos. I paid $19,000 for it. I wish I still had it. Don't sell.
Don't sell. Yeah, they're not making more of
No,
it.
they don't. But anyway,
So that started your investment journey.
that's it. And I just started acquiring properties and manage them and I love property. That's my favorite thing to do. And somehow I ended up with two restaurants up here, and I wanted the property. I didn't. I'm not a restaurateur. Know nothing about
Yeah,
it.
like how hard could it be?
Oh no, it's like, well, I could probably do this, and did, and have had fun, and but I'm moving on. I'm just sold, or I'm going to sell my house in the Assembly, move into Cliff Tops, bought a house on the lake. I'm going to sit on the dock and fish. And, I'm going to retire.
Good for you.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm so excited. It was just, I've thought about it, and my husband had some health issues last year. I thought, Deborah, you've worked over 50 years, and I've done just about everything. If I die today,
you've done it.
yeah.
There's nothing left on the
told,
table.
I've told my girlfriends, all you have to do is just get up there, lean into the microphone, and say, she had a great time. That's all you got to say. And I think that's going to be on my tombstone. She had a great time, So
yeah, you've done it all. You've left it all. I mean, just nothing
I have.
left.
There's just nothing that I really want to do. I love traveling. I'd love to be in Florida. I'd love to be in Nashville part-time. Don't want to be there anymore. Love it up here. Love this community. Love the people in it. There are some things that I think could certainly have been done better and could continue to be better if we had the cooperation of the city. And I'll just say it, everybody knows that's how I feel.
Yeah. Elections matter.
Absolutely, they matter. So, I'm just going to be kind of like you. I'm just going on down life's highway and having a good time as I go.
How did you arrive at that decision? Because I know how it is. There's signposts, and when doors close and open, it just, what made your decision to retire?
It's really funny. I started thinking, I have a grown son in Philadelphia, and he's always been really concerned, like, Mom,
they all
when
do.
you die, what am I going to do? And so I'm doing some estate planning.
Good.
So that when I do pass, he's not going to be overwhelmed. So I'm selling some things. I'm moving some things around to make his life easier when I do die.
Because that's really what it comes down to.
Absolutely, and it's just so important. I don't want to burden him with, with all, the things assets that I've had in the past, and I'm just moving some things around. I'm moving my life around. Good. I'm moving my mind around, which I always try to do. I'm a lifelong learner.
Yeah.
And I love life. I love people. I love nature. I'm so blessed. I'm just blessed beyond measure. And I like to spread that around. I do. I like to help people, especially women. I'm a mentor to a few women because I didn't really have one because, like I said, the businesses that I was in were male dominated. So, life is short, and, I'm moving on up there. So I'm just ready to kind of sit back a little bit and enjoy.
Is it weird? I mean,
it's really not weird. It's kind of funny. A lot of the decisions I've made in my life have been difficult, hard, as with any person or a business person. I've been very lucky, but luck is preparation meets opportunity.
That's right.
That's what it is, and that's why I try to tell the young women that I am around. It's like, be ready, because when you see that opportunity and you feel it in your gut and you feel it in your heart and it's something you really want to do and you can do it, do it. Because if you don't, you'll look back and you'll regret it. Wished I'd done that.
Every single time.
All the time. And I just jump in.
Yeah.
I've always done that.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I've just jumped in. It's like, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. And I've been lucky. Most of the time it's been good.
Right, yeah.
So, but you will never progress unless you're progressive.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
And people that are in situations that they don't want to be in, that makes them unhappy, or jobs that they hate. I mean, I watched my daddy, my parents worked in a cotton mill, and I watched my daddy go into a job for 35 years that he hated.
Yeah.
And I can remember thinking, I'm never going to do that. I'm just not going to do that. I have one life, literally one life. We all have one life to live. And people need to take care of themselves, body and mind, because this is it, folks. This is it. And do you want to be able to move around? Do you want to feel good? Do you want to, have joy in your life? It's time. If you're not doing it now, it's time to do it.
Seriously.
because that decision is going to be made for you one of these days, and you're going to look back and go, well, sure wished I'd done that. Sure wished I'd done, I can truthfully say I can look back on. There's a couple things I wished I hadn't done,
Well,
like the car business for one.
True story.
Yeah.
But you learn from those mistakes.
Absolutely, and mistakes are good. Mm-hmm. They are. That's how you learn. People are afraid to step out. Well, I don't know if that's going to work. Or, oh, I might not make it in that. Well, you know what? You're not going to make it if you don't do it.
Right.
That's a given.
Yeah, that's a given.
Absolutely.
You're going to miss all the shots you didn't take.
Absolutely, you are. And, I encourage people to, if you want to change your life, you want to change your direction, you can. Mm-hmm. And it's scary. Yeah, it's scary. But what's scarier is not to do it and look back and regret it.
So that's interesting. You come from a very small town with the same values we all do, very rural, very hardworking.
Absolutely.
Scotch-Irish, I believe, if
Yes.
I'm not mistaken. So fierce, but very...
McGuire.
Yes.
My mother was a McGuire.
Yeah, so say no more. So, fierce and fabulous. But yet you, as this small town girl, say, why not?
Yeah.
Anybody can do it.
Yeah. No, it was like when I left to move to Memphis, I was 17. I graduated. They started me in first grade when I was 5 because my birthday is September 1st. And
happy birthday!
almost.
Up.
It's coming.
Wow.
It's coming. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's, you just have to, I knew that was not the life I wanted. Okay. And I had other friends that, had, a different lifestyle and we had a fabulous family, don't get me wrong.
No, absolutely. Hardworking.
My daddy, I love my daddy so much, and my mother. They raised their 3 kids and worked hard. But I just that was not going to be my life. And when I left at 17 to go to Memphis, it was just like, and I never looked back.
Never looked back.
Never looked back. Kept on going and just had a great time.
So Monteagle, what drew you to Monteagle?
Well, to tell you the truth,
I don't even know even where to start with that one.
Yeah, I know. I have a very good friend whose family had a house in the Assembly, and her children and my son, her twins and my son were good friends, and she invited us up here when my son was about 10. I loved it. And then I subsequently rented houses and came up here. And I always said, one of these days, I'm going to own a house in here, one of these days. And my son's 33 now, so that was a long time ago. But I already decided that I'm going to have a house here. I didn't know when it was going to be, but I was.
It was going to happen.
It was going to happen. And fast forward, bought a house in 2017, remodeled it. Love it up here. I love nature. I love small town feel. I love the fact that people know each other, and that's how I grew up. Everybody knew everybody. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's not so good because, well, you know what that means. But anyway, I love the feel of it. This town, really and truly, has so much potential, but the progression is got to be carefully handled. And I see things that, and I'll just give you an example. The fence on Main Street. That, I call it Fort Apache because that's what it looks like. How they let that happen, is beyond
I don't either.
my mind. They want to do Imagine Monteagle, and it could be, bottom line, it could be a mini Franklin or Murfreesboro. That's it.
A walkability, rideability, whatever.
I have business associates that have come up here and go, what's going on with that could have been stopped. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Could have been.
It could have been.
And anyway, that's a sad situation.
Well, and speaking of, yesterday was is it a groundbreaking yesterday?
Everything, it's serendipitous. Yeah. It really is. Because things just kind of come to a path, and you have to recognize that this is a sign. the stars have all lined up for me. I've been working on a lot of things for a lot of years, and and the basic parts of my life are need to be more recognized.
Yes, ma'am.
And so I'm retiring. The depot is closing.
Woo!
I'd love to see another business come in there because it will. I mean, it's the perfect location.
It really is.
It is.
Especially with the new configuration
Yeah.
of exit 134.
And the fact that we have a drive-through, I mean, that could really work really well for someone. I'm going to keep Paco's.
Yay.
I have a amazing manager there, and she's going to be my operations manager.
Nice.
And she's so competent, so efficient. I'm just blessed. I mean, it's a blessing she came into my life.
No coincidences.
Yeah, it's really not. It really isn't. It's when you look back on it, you see that there's a path that you take and decisions that you make and choices that you make. And like I said, I didn't. I'm not a restaurateur. I bought that property for the property, and the ladies there who are fabulous, fabulous people. Said, please keep it open. And I said, well, okay, we'll keep it open. And we did that for 2 years now.
You did.
And I'm ready to move on. And I'm sort of turning Paco's over to Beth. And I'm going to go over and sit on the dock at Cliff Tops and fish.
Freedom tour. Yeah. And you look so happy.
Thank you.
I was like, gosh, Deborah, you're looking mighty fabulous this morning.
Yeah, this all just happened literally in the last 48 hours.
That's so funny.
It's so crazy. I mean, I woke up at 4 o'clock day before yesterday thinking, I'm ready.
And there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so exciting,
yeah.
Deborah.
I know. I'm grateful.
Well, legacy, I've been talking to a few folks. It's kind of, we plant trees with the expectation we'll never see the shade. What do you think your legacy will be leaving this fine earth?
Well, I hope that people will look back and really kind of understand that she did what she wanted to do, and that she helped people along the way to do the same thing. And even if it's one woman or one man, one child, whatever, to know that I really tried to be helpful in this life, and help other people, and at the same time enjoyed every bit of it. If I die tomorrow, I am a happy person, and I was grateful to be in situations that I've been in, and to do the things I've done. I'm grateful and I'm blessed.
Yeah, you can sit on that dock just thinking, chewing on all those stories.
Yeah, I've got a lot of stories.
Well, you can almost be like Andrew Lytle, just sitting there on your porch telling those stories, right?
Yeah, well, I could. Yeah.
Lots of cool things going on there.
Yeah.
All right, what have we missed? Any parting words of your retirement?
Well, I would just encourage people to really try to align themselves with what's in their heart, what they want to do. Don't be afraid. Take the risk. It's because it's your life, and you just don't want to look back and have a lot of regrets. And I see that happening all the time. People's lives could have been so changed, or the lives of their children or their grandchildren. Be happy. Be happy around those. Spread happiness. Spread smiles. Spread joy, because that's living. That's living.
Oh, I'm so excited for you, Deborah. I'm
Thank
telling
you,
you, it's been a long journey, and I'm so thankful for your efforts in Monteagle. You've been such a blessing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
It's all going
will.
to be fine. It's all going to be
good.
fine. And we look forward to seeing you in retirement. I'll have to get a fishing pole and come join you.
Absolutely, and what maybe a few margaritas on the side.
Yep. I am all about that. So anyway, I'm going to send Deborah out to spread joy and sunshine wherever she goes. You are a gorgeous human, and I'm just so proud to know you.
Thank you so much.
You're
Same
very
here.
welcome. Farewell tour, freedom tour. We're going to go on a quick break. Thank our sponsors because we absolutely love them, and we have another treat for you coming up. So see you in a minute. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain.